Think I may be losing my mind. Oh, I already lost it. Already lost it. Damn, I may be losing my mind. Now don't tell me that I lost it. That I lost it.
We got some blaster parts. Got a new filter. Changing from that cheap tinfoil filter that I got to a nice pre-oil maximal filter. Some people say they like the Uni better, but this was half the price, and yeah, I think it'll do me good for what I need it for right now. Also got the filter cage to go with it. Has to go on top like that. This is actually 3D printed, if you can tell. Those who know about 3D printing, it's actually pretty cool. I didn't know it until I got it, but when I saw it, I can, you know, someone that did a lot of 3D printing myself in the past, I can tell automatically it was 3D printed by the lines from the extruder. But it's pretty cool. Also still working on getting that the idle down, the hanging idle, because it's not running lean no more technically. Well, I don't know. It's smoking a lot, so that makes me think it's not running lean. But anyway, that hanging idle is not it. So I got an OEM spring for the throttle return slide on the carb. The one that's on there, the previous owner said is a one from the cheap Chinese carb that he had. So he said the slide may or may not be OEM, but I'm gonna start one piece at a time because I'm not in a rush. So we're gonna try the spring first and a few other things. I'm gonna try to adjust the needle too, I think, but nothing too special. I'm gonna compare it to the one that's in there when I take it out. This is the one that was on there, which is the knockoff, and this is the OEM. As you can see, the knockoff is shorter and the circumference is a little wider, if you can tell. But yeah, the main thing that I'm noticing is just the length. So we're gonna try it out, and hopefully, you know, it was something with that was causing, you know, the issue. And if not, like I said, next thing I'm gonna try is the spring. If the spring don't work, I mean the needle, well, not even the needle. The needle actually comes with a whole kit. I'm gonna either get the Vito's one or the OEM. People say the Vito's is good, but I don't know, I might just go OEM. But the needle comes with the plunger for the gasket, the plunger, everything else inside the car. But this don't work, we're going with the full carb rebuild kit. And then the carb is already OEM, we'll have all OEM internals. I'm not sure about the slide. But we'll go with the OEM needle and internals first, and if that don't work, we're gonna change out the slide too. But we're gonna work with the carb for now, and it's being an issue, so let's get this new one on there. Legal. I could have swore I cleaned the car, and then people just kept telling me to check, you know, check the jets, check the pilot jet, and then I thought about it. I was like, wait a minute. When I cleaned the car, I couldn't remember if I had cleaned out the pilot jet. I don't know. It just hit me like, man, I didn't clean out the pilot jet. And sure enough, when I opened up the car, I looked at it, I was like, yeah, because I didn't have a screwdriver to even get in there and clean it. Went to Wally World, got a screwdriver, got the pilot jet out, and here it is. As you can see, there ain't no light shining through that. Try to clean it out with carb spray, try to blow it out. compressed air and I got nothing. And then it hit me like, oh, about 2 months ago you bought a cheap carb kit. And as you can see, in this cheap carb rebuild kit, it's not OEM. It had put the old one in there, some decent reviews, I guess. I'm eventually clean out the OEM ones. I want OEM parts in there, but anyway. As you can see, hold on, let's take the OEM one back out so I can compare it to this one. Just to make sure they're the same. I'm messing with the same stuff. But here they are. They are a little different, to be honest. Slightly different. Like the thread size. That's really what I'd be worried about, the threads. The thread size looks a little. They look about the same. They are about the same. The OEM jet says it is a 32.5. I'm pretty sure you ain't gonna be able to see that on the camera. And this one, the aftermarket one, says it's also a 32.5. Let's see, and if you can see, there we go. As you can clearly see on that one, there's light shining through. And the other one, there was no light shining through. So I'm gonna get this one in the car. Put the old one back in here. Everything else in the car should be clean, but I'm gonna clean it out again just in case. But about to put that one on there and see if that solved all our problems. I've already put the new spring on there. Oh yeah, I already talked about that, but yeah, let's get this on and see. I'm anxious to really see. So, let's go. I don't know if I showed the new filter in there yet. Pre-oil maximum filter. Under there is a 3D printed cage that holds the filter on. Took that old tinfoil cheap filter off and got something that's gonna have better airflow and be more reliable. So I got the car back on. Let's give it a kick and see if it's that pilot jet was it. Pretty sure it was though. So let's go. get a test ride in. Oh man, we back. Well, we here finally. I got the blaster running.